How's it going? What's up? Five in Rocklahoma. Favorite. Rocks that rocks. Podcast of Rocklahoma. Can you guys hear me okay? How are we doing? Check a couple of filters. I didn't see it bouncing like it should. Anyway, I just wanted to say, there we go. Let's see how that works. All right. Good things. Good things. Once again, folks, how's it going? This is Surviving Rocklahoma. I am your host with the Locks That Rocks, Adam Richmond, and we are just 1 week away from a festival in my backyard at Sparrowhawk Camp here on the Illinois River in Tahlequah, Oklahoma. I'm talking about Rock the River. I've got a lot to talk about concerning Rock the River, that is, including, a couple of announcements that they've got ready. Things are filling up fast, and yours truly will be hosting the event. I'm so excited. I can't wait. This is going to be first of many foray into the emceeing duties at local festivals. I've also got a couple of cool things from some of the sponsors to share with you. We're going to have count them three, musical features tonight, including a couple of folks from your Rock the River lineup. And we've got a headliner from Rock the Equinox that's going to be rounding out the year at the end of September in Stigler, Oklahoma. Also going to be giving away 2 GA weekend passes to Rocklahoma, a $500 value, courtesy of Rocklahoma. Thank you all so much. And speaking of, I've got an update on the Rocklahoma front. So I tell you what, folks, let's go ahead and pay some bills, and we'll go ahead and break into the show. But before we do that, let's go to the comments. See who is in the comments here. What is up? I see Black Pearl. Camp Black Pearl is in the comments. What's up, Brandy and Heath? Heather West, what's up? The man behind the map this year, the guy who has been essential in keeping that thing updated for you all, folks. Let me tell you, the map would not be where it is today, this year, this close to the festival, if it wasn't for my man Darren Pilkington. What's up? Thank you for joining us in the live stream. I see Christian Hopkins from Rock Event, co-hostess, and my best friend Christy Gross is in the comments. What's up, Greg? Joanna Gallagher, what is up? Christy Beaver, what's up? Aaron Warren, howdy from Kinklahoma, what is up? Giggity. Alrighty, folks, so I tell you what, let's do this. Let's go ahead and start paying these bills. I've already got one of them up on the screen there. I'm talking about DEB concerts and rock they did this past weekend on my birthday, May 31st, and Tulsa with the Four Horsemen studio quality Metallica band, along with Rocket Science at the Shrine. I wasn't able to attend, but oh my gosh, I heard it was an amazing show. Also, folks, they are the folks that power the stage inside of the Roadhouse, the DEB concert stage inside of the Roadhouse. They will be keeping the music going, and that stage, Labor Day weekend, we've got. Oh, I'm so excited. Speaking of, and on the Rocklahoma front, there's another shout out to one of our favorite sponsors. If I can get things to work here. Why is my slideshow? There we go. At Your Service Rentals is the folks who keep the poo shacks functional at Rocklahoma, the only place where I know of that you can get your own portable restroom for your campsite at a music festival. Not only Rocklahoma, but born and raised as well. You can reserve your services now. You can get porta potty with services, multiple cleanings throughout the weekend, depending on how big your group is and how many visits you anticipate. Depending, you're going to be cooking out, folks. I know some folks like to do the crawfish boils and things like that, but you don't have to share with everybody. That's the beauty of having your own portable restroom. But you can also rent your own swimming pool as well, and you get to keep the pool. So it's amazing, and it's there for the to keep you cool in the heat, as it is always hot at a Labor Day. So don't be caught like the guy in the campgrounds in line, because he's in line and he's got to piss. And you know what, dude, what are you doing over there?
Dinner was full.
Yeah, I didn't call at your service rentals. Also want to give a huge shout out to Rockavet.
Let me see your war face. Bullshit, you didn't convince me. Let me see your real war face. You don't scare me. Work on it.
Yeah. Yes, sir. We will work on it. But thank you guys so much for everything you do for the veterans, our men and women in uniform, the folks that put it all on the line for our country. We have been working with these guys for several years because they believe music is medicine, and I agree. And they have been dishing out that medicine to veterans for several years. We've given over 70 passes to Rocklahoma and born and raised, and a couple of those years we're just literally handing them out to veterans. I love these guys, and I've got something super cool that I'm going to show you here in a little bit. They rock the box, and we got a package. I want to show you what they've got going on. We've also got a benefit show coming up at the Shrine on the 19th, and we've got some really cool content that we're going to be bringing you for that one. So thank you guys so much for Rockavet. And remember, folks, check them out on Facebook. Join the Facebook group. Tag some veterans and let them know where to go, because they will be out in full force this year. They've got some big things going on. Also, I want to give a huge shout out to the Rocklahoma bitches.
Rocklahoma, bitches!
Bringing the party at Rocklahoma for years and years. They love to hype the crowd. They love to hit the campsites and just bring a party everywhere they go. Much love, and belated happy birthday to my fellow Gemini, Christy. I wanted to be able to get out there to get to the party, but I had to work this weekend. So I heard it was amazing, though. Also, folks, I want to give a huge shout out to my good friend, partner, and sponsor of photography by Angel Lee. We've traveled the country not once but twice in the last couple of years. First year we went to Key West. Second year, this past year, last month, in fact, we went to Daytona second time. This time for Welcome to Rockville, produced by DWP. The folks who have come into the picture are going to be buying into Rocklahoma, and I was so happy to get down there and see how they do it and what we can expect in the coming years. And she was very integral in making that trip happen. So been bringing us photos for Rocklahoma and our local festivals for almost going on 3 years now. So make sure you give some love to photography by Angel Lee. Also, folks, the Big O Bus, bringing a busload of debauchery to music festivals for several years now, including Rocklahoma. You can't miss them. Anytime you walk between GA and VIP, there's just a giant crowd with some amazing things that you don't normally get to see in everyday life and going on the backside of a school bus. Man, I watched Simpsons for so many years, and man, It's what I always dream Otto would do at a music festival. Love these guys. And they're not only exclusive to Rocklahoma, but they'll be at Rock the Equinox as well. They debuted their more family-friendly activities last year, and it was a smashing success. And then all the kids went to bed, and then the grown-ups got to hang out and party and have fun. So it was amazing. Can't wait to see what the two-time winners, best campsite winners. And we're going to have more info on that as well. Also, want to give a huge shout out to the folks who produced this fine t-shirt. I'm talking about Metalcore Clothing. And all of you folks who bought a Surviving Rocklahoma t-shirt this month, in the month last weekend, actually, the whole month of May, qualified for a couple of GA passes to Rocklahoma. Also, if you subscribed to the Facebook for a low fee of $4.99, cancel any time, we're going to have some exclusives, including chances to win more passes. So anyone who's subscribed up until the cutoff time, which was 5 p.m. today, you all qualified. I've got a list right here in my hand of all you the qualifiers. We're going to let you know who won those Rocklahoma tickets here in a little bit. And before we do, oh my gosh, I am so not prepared. I didn't grab my drink. I will be right back. Give me like 5 seconds, folks. If you haven't already, get your beverages. Alrighty. We have raided the Batcave. All right, guys. So this is a new one. I am so excited. This is why I wasn't ready, because this is an exclusive. This past Friday, me and the wife took a birthday drive up to Pryor, Oklahoma, and met up with my good friend Marty at Pryor Liquors, Wines, and Spirits. And he's given me a sneak peek at something that's not even available yet. He was waiting to get it on the shelf, but I get a sneak peek, and this is freaking amazing. These are Smokies edibles, infused lemonade. It's got 10 milligrams. Don't worry, folks. I am a licensed professional. And this is handcrafted low dose. Now, this one is lemonade. And I haven't had one of these yet. I am so excited about these. I haven't seen one of these yet. I've heard about them. But these will be available soon. And it's got a... This has got a weird top. Have you guys ever seen a lid like that? That is something I had to figure out. But don't spray all over the place. Please, please, please don't spray. Sweet. All right. Cheers, everybody, from Pryor Liquors, Wines, and Spirits. Cheers, y'all. Yes, Mr. Rockcrunch, that is the goal. That's the goal. That is always the goal anytime I get on a live stream. Oh my gosh, that is so freaking good. These are... I recommend folks drink these responsibly at a slow pace, because I get the feeling these things can be a little dangerous. Man, it goes down smooth, super sweet. I almost feel like guilty for drinking something that tastes so good. Man, wow, those are good. Holler at Monty, Liquors, Wines, and Spirits, and he can give you the information on the Smokies edibles and let you know where to go. He was already, no, I wasn't, Christine, quit telling on me. Wait, this is Tia? Yes, It's amazing. I'm so excited. I haven't been this excited since my good friend and the songbird of In Fall, Sparrow, introduced me to beatbox. I put it up there. I mean, it was something new. Once again, y'all, thank you to Prior Liquors, Wines, and Spirits, proud sponsor of Road Trip 2024 Daytona. Welcome to Rockville. I met some amazing people down in Rockville as well, so we got some really cool things coming that I can't quite talk about just yet because they're not formal, but people are talking and, you know, dots are blinking and we just got to connect the dots, and I'm really excited to announce what's going to happen. And with that being said, folks, let's go ahead and start talking about some Rock the River that's going to be taking place at Sparrowhawk Camp here in Tahlequah, Oklahoma. They've said, you know, you still have time, folks, still have time to get, if you have a small business or vendor that you would like to sponsor the festival and come out and represent your small business or what have you, you can still get a hold of the folks at Rock the River. I have been told, though, that the RV spots are almost all sold out. Oh, that is not an up-to-date flyer. Let me update this flyer real quick. And while I'm doing that, I think, oh yeah, folks, the Stars Wars has begun. I want to give a huge shout out to last week's winner, Jade, who donated the most stars in the live stream last week. And the farce was strong with this one. Now, the week before, Heath won. And we all know Scott Bear tends to dominate the stars. Now, remember, if you're not sure what the stars are, remember, folks, that's my little tip jar. They're digital bits, cyber currency that helps me monetize the live stream because, unfortunately, due to me playing so much unsigned, independent music, you know, it tends to trip out Facebook's algorithms, so I can't monetize the live stream. So these things, along with the shirt sales and stuff, that helps us fund the production. So the stars, thank you so much for all of you who are participating in the Stars Wars. Let's see, I see Misty Love already thrown out 200, Angela's thrown out 100, and Heath, oh my gosh, 1,200 already, and we're not even halfway into the live stream. Good Lord, y'all are awesome. So, let's see where we were at. We were talking about Rock the River. Once again, yours truly will be hosting the event. So excited about it. And we're going to be doing the big float once again. I believe that's Saturday. So get your kayaks out, get your rafts. If you got your personal flotation devices that you're going to be using at Rock the River, then make sure that you are getting those things prepared. Now, if you haven't already done so, go get your license from the GRDA. It's $10. You can float all year. Or if you don't ever come out and you're like, man, this is a one-time deal, it's only $1 a day. So for sure, guys, if you got your own personal kayak, you got your own raft, inflatable, whatever you got on Amazon or Temu, well, get it licensed and you can bring her on down, save yourself some money as well. Or you can rent from Sparrowhawk Camp. And I believe, I'm not sure on the date or the time or all of that, or how long the trip's going to be, but Saturday, the previous year, we sold out Sparrowhawk and the adjacent float places. So you guys showed up and you showed up ready to float. And I can't wait to see the group that we have coming down the river next week. Once again, that is June 13th through the 16th at Sparrowhawk Camp, Illinois River here in Tahlequah, Oklahoma. Rehab. Eve to Adam, Scott Austin of Saving Abel, Texas Hippie Coalition, City of the Week, The Lonely Ones, The Other LA, Anything But Human, Shelter in Place, and you know what? Let's go ahead and feature one of the folks that's going to be playing at Rock the River 2024 next weekend. Ladies and gentlemen, here is Modern Mimes with Bridge to Clarity. That, once again, was Bridge to Clarify by Modern Mimes. Studio audience, give it up. Show those reactions, folks. Let's see those loves. Let's see those hearts. Once again, Modern Mimes, you can see them next week at Rock the River 2024 at Sparrowhawk Camp here at the Illinois River in Tahlequah, Oklahoma. And I want to just take a moment and thank everybody associated with this amazing festival, Rock the River. It very much takes a village to raise a festival. I mean, there's maintenance and upgrades that has to take place on the property. Huge shout out to John Townsend and all of the work that he's been putting forth. And you guys are going to see some amazing things. And I want to give a huge shout out to Mr. Bocock, Chris Bocockenballs, for his hard work. He's been out there helping out and getting the grounds ready for Rock Camp this summer. And I want to give a huge shout out to Tyler in India, everything you guys have done for this festival. Tyler organizing, everything you do on the production end, and India for the amazing graphics and the organization skills it takes to network and get everybody on the same page and connect those dots. Unless you've done it, you just cannot fathom how much goes in to putting something on like this. And last year was an amazing experience. It was bigger than what anyone had expected. And we're expecting to see an even bigger crowd this year for Rock the River. I mean, and several of these bands bring a whole sub-community in themselves. I mean, Texas Hippie Coalition, folks, is a family, and they're going to be bringing a lot of people to those campgrounds. I can't wait. Make sure that you all are paying... You're taking care of the campgrounds when you all arrive, that you all leave no trace whenever you guys pack up and leave. Whatever you bring, make sure that you're packing to take it with you whenever you leave. So make sure you go to the website, rocktheriverfest.com, so you can get all of your information on what you can and can't have in the campgrounds, what you can and can't have in the festival area or the concert area. All the questions can be answered on that website. Once again, that's www.rocktheriverfest.com. And let's see, speaking of, before we move on to this next topic, I want to holler at Rockavet, because these folks have sent me something that is, well, I check the mailbox, and it's going to be good whenever you got something like that staring at you in the mail. And what these are, it's a tradition in the armed forces. To my understanding, you all please correct me if I'm wrong. I'm not a veteran. I'm just a civilian wannabe. And these are challenge coins. And this is something that folks love to do. Look at this beautiful thing. It comes in this. Let the camera focus at them. There we go. And on the back side of this, if I can open it up, I really don't want to damage this packaging. It's sealed up so nicely. Okay, yeah, I'm not going to break that seal. But on the back side of it, it has all of the branches represented on the back of the coin. And this one is on loan to me. Now, all of you guys can check them out on Facebook, Rockavet. You can get all of your details, the pricing, and how that all works. Christian and Heath and Jason and everybody else that have made those things possible. You guys just can continue to amaze me every time I see some of the cool things you do. I just can't stop looking at this thing. That is just absolutely cool. I believe they're $35, folks. You can get them. Check them out on, once again, that's Rockavet, a proud sponsor and partner of Surviving Rocklahoma in their continued quest to bring the music, or the medicine that is music. Now, let's go ahead and get into Rocklahoma real quick, folks. We've got a couple of things to talk about concerning Rocklahoma. First of all, I have on good authority that something that took place last year will be back again this year. And I was so happy to contribute a couple of guitars that I got signed by all the folks that I interviewed in the media tent to sign a couple of guitars, and we gave 2 away to the top winners of the Rocklahoma Campground Scavenger Hunt. Now, I want to give a huge props to everyone who made the scavenger hunt possible. They are still getting everything all planned out and linked together and organized before they start putting out announcements and all of that. But my favorite flamingo friend, Justin Hoppy, has assured me that the scavenger hunt will be back this year, and we will be donating once again the grand prize of a couple of signed guitars to the winners. And our winners last year was in for a treat, and I was very fortunate to be able to give them a once-in-a-lifetime tour that left them speechless before awarding them those signed guitars by over a dozen artists that were on the lineup and everybody that I interviewed. Going back into the comments real quick. Still haven't tried a beatbox. Aaron said, it'll change your life, but they're dangerous, girl. Dean says, sweet. What's up, Kay? Thank you for joining us. Christy, Yunko, hard on those hunts. They were amazing. How many of y'all got pics with me last year, the Grinch says. You know what, folks? Speaking of Rocklahoma, I think it's time. It's the middle of the show. I've made y'all wait long enough. I've been talking about them several weeks. You know, huge shout out once again to Metalcore Clothing, who produced this year's t-shirt. This t-shirt was designed by Rebel Angel of photography by Angel Lee. The tribal skull design is in stock, and the first round of shipments went out today. So you guys will be getting those here in the next couple of days, hopefully, with the mail and everything. But each one of you who has bought a t-shirt since the Loud and Local Festival here in Muskogee last month, all through this weekend, including each of you folks who subscribed to the Facebook channel for $4.99. You can cancel any time, but every month, anyone who subscribes will be entered in for a contest. And you never know what the prizes are going to be. I'm just saying, I've got 4 more sets of Rocklahoma GA passes to give away. And I've got 5 sets of Born and Raised tickets to give away. So you never know how we're going to be doing this. Now, without more delay, and I'm sure all of you folks who qualified are on your pins and needles, I've got the list of all of those who qualified for this drawing. And what we did is we made it simple. We just assigned every entry a number. We drew the number. The number was one that belonged to Tommy McCullough. Tommy McCullough, thank you so much for participating in this contest. You have won 2 general admission weekend passes to Rocklahoma 2024 in Pryor, Oklahoma. Headliners include Avenged Sevenfold, Disturbed, Slipknot, Also going to be performing that weekend, Evanescence, A Day to Remember, Lamb of God, Mastodon, Hailstorm, Skillet, Anthrax, Clutch, Kerry King, all the way down to some locals, including Dime Store Riot, who will also be playing that local festival, Rock the River 2024. So I am so excited. I can't wait for Labor Day weekend. How about you guys? Or how's those payments coming? Are your tickets paid off? Well, I tell you what, you know who's not going to have to make some? Congratulations once again, Tommy. I will be reaching out to you and let you know that you've won if you're not in the live stream. Wage War is going to be awesome, Sparrow says. Now, I tell you what, folks, I love playing live music or local music so much. It's one of the highlights. And I saw a good friend of mine on that Rock the River lineup. And I see him everywhere I go, even when he's not playing. This guy always shows up, and he's a true musician. And anytime his band is in the area, I am so glad to feature him on the show, and can't wait to see him next week. In this case, I'm talking about Dark from Day One. They got a new single that just recently come out. Here it is, folks. Here is Giants. Once again, that was Giants from Dart from day one. You can see them next week at the Illinois River at Sparrowhawk Camp, Rock the River 2024. So excited about working with those guys. Studio audience. Come on, y'all. Give them some love. Give them some heart reacts. Let us know how you felt about that track. Make sure you check them out on all of your music streaming platforms, anywhere that you get your music, and show them the love on Facebook, because those likes do matter, folks. So make sure that you're following. Share the tracks. You like the song? Share it, folks. Sharing is caring. That's how we support the local music scene. Now, after Rocklahoma, a couple of weeks after that, will be Born and Raised Country Music Festival. Now, I know a lot of you metalheads, that's not really your thing, and that's totally fine. But, some of us, we were born country, and we'll never get that twang out of our soul. And I love me some Red Dirt. So I'm going to be covering Born and Raised Country Music Festival this year. We're going to be bringing you media as we have in years past. And we are about to start sending out our request for interviews, so you never know who we get to link up with this year. And I'm going to have a handful of general admission passes to the festival to give out as well. So I tell you, folks, keep an eye out on Surviving Rocklahoma, as well as the TikToks, which we have now been flooding TikTok. Those of you who have checked us out over on that platform, thank you all so much. We are getting a lot of plays over there, more in a short amount of time than I ever expected. So we've started clipping up pieces of interviews and taking some highlights and sharing them out on the social media platforms. And you can always check out the full, I don't want to say unedited, but the full-length interviews on YouTube. But if you go to YouTube, make sure you hit that subscribe button, because we're trying to get those likes and subscribes up. Those numbers do matter. Now, with that being said, folks, in the next couple of weeks, actually, I think probably 2 weeks after Rock the River, we are going to do our first country live stream, and that's not going to take the place of your Monday Night Metal, folks. This is an additional live stream that we're going to do that week, and we're going to be featuring local country and Red Dirt artists, just like we do for the local rock music scene. We're going to do the same thing for our local country scene as well, and you never know who we might be featuring from that lineup. So I can't wait to bring you our country live stream here in a couple of weeks. Still putting everything together. Now, if you would like to sponsor that live stream, shoot me an email, survivingrocklahoma@gmail.com. And as they say in the Born and Raised campgrounds, F around and find out. So with that being said, folks, after Born and Raised, man, September's a busy month, man. Something going on almost every other week. More camping than I'll be doing all year will be taking place in the month of September. Well, rounding out that September is going to be Rock the Equinox number 9. September 27th through 28th at Lake John Wells in Stigler, Oklahoma. This is a free festival, folks. Free admission. And it's family friendly. Bring your kids. Bring the whole family out, folks. It is first come, first serve on the camping, though. So you're going to want to get there early. You don't want to straggle in, because you may not be able to have as much room as you would have liked, or placement. So it is first come, first serve on those campgrounds. We have brought you a lot of information and interviews in years past. So as we get closer, we're going to be breaking into this lineup, which includes Shotgun Funeral, Oklahoma Blood, Treachery, Infall, Still Knock, Dime Store Riot, The Normandies, headlined by New Thousand Years Wide, Social Tragedy, Five Body Blade, Groucho, The Destination. Travis and Maxine are getting hitched. The Travis and Maxine wedding. 357. Transient, Kira, Etched in Embers, and Widow7. Speaking of, folks, you know what? We just featured some music, but you know what? I don't care. I want to jam this thing full of music. So, ladies and gentlemen, you're one of your headliners for Rock the Equinox 2024, Widow7 with Choked Out.
Sleep, trauma, bad dreams, PTSD, head case, stay awake till my eyes bleed.
My sanity is out of pocket, anxiety until I vomit. I'm crazy, but I can't stop it. Got a couple skeletons hanging in my closet. Sick of feeling out of control. I just wanna let you know I'm shut down. I'm shut down. Think I might be cutting it close. I just wanna let you know I'm shut down. Sick of feeling out of control. I just wanna let you know I'm shut down.
Daylight, can't see. Sunshine, hates me. Take pills, daily. Mind game flow scores in my headspace.
My sanity is out of pocket, anxiety until I vomit. I'm crazy, but I can't stop it. Got a couple skeletons hanging in my closet. Sick of feeling out of control. I just wanna let you know I'm shut down. I'm shut down. I'm shut down. Think I might be cutting it close. I just wanna let you know I'm shut down. Sick of feeling out of control. I just wanna let you know I'm shut down.
Am I on the edge, too close to call? Should I stay the same or should I take the fall? Cause I've been trying to feel anything at all, but my heart's straight through the wall.
Shut down. Think I might be cutting it close. I just wanna let you know I'm shut down. Sick of feeling out of control. I just wanna let you know. Think I might be cutting it close. I just wanna let you know I'm shut down. Sick of feeling out of control. I just wanna let you know I'm shut down.
Once again, that was Widow7 with Choked Out. You can see them at the end of September, the 27th through the 28th at Lake John Wells in Stigler, Oklahoma, along with a whole host of other locals. Once again, that's free admission. Ladies and gentlemen, studio audience, give them up. Get those likes, those replays. Oh my gosh, guys. Now, I love doing this stuff, you know. Supporting local music is something that's been near and dear to my heart for quite some time, folks. It's just one of the greatest communities there is. So accepting and welcoming to folks who just love to put themselves into a passion. And for all of you folks who continue to support the show and watch each and every week's, or just catching us on the replay, you know, thank you. We appreciate you. Now, if you would like to be featured on this show, if you'd like your music played right here, just like the others that we featured, well, all you got to do is submit your music. So send me an email, survivingrocklahoma@gmail.com, or you can submit your gigs as well. If you're playing in the area, I'd like to let everyone know where you're going to be. So EPK, let me know what's coming up, where folks can find you. And you never know who's watching, so people may want to holler at you. So we please include all of that information so we can share that anytime that we share your tunes. Now, remember, folks, like, follow, subscribe anywhere that you are checking us out. And remember to share. Sharing is caring. And with that being said, I want to once again thank all of our sponsors. Before we get into that, once again, let's go ahead and check our comments real quick. Going into the comments, Rock Grinch asks, who is winning the Stars Wars? Now, I wish I knew. I unfortunately don't have the ability to see where we're at on this particular live stream. I've got to set up that whole module. So next week we'll have that hopefully in real time, but you guys go nuts and you break the widget that I've had. Thank you so much, Lori, Misty, Angela, Heath, Scott, Lisa, and everyone else who has donated stars. Joey, all of you folks, you guys are my hero. Mike Harder, wow, 1,000 stars. Thank you so much for all of those. Also, folks, if you would like to work with the podcast, shoot us an email, survivingrocklahoma@gmail.com. We'd love to represent our local businesses and partners, just like we do for DEB Concerts, as he rocks the local music scene. This is an amazing show that he had this past week, and he's got another one coming up Labor Day weekend, powering the DEB concert stage inside of the Roadhouse. So make sure that you follow him on Facebook. Also want to give a huge shout out to At Your Service Rentals, bringing you poo shacks and your portable poo shacks to a campsite and your swimming pools to keep you cool in that hot Labor Day weekend, or a couple weeks later at Born and Raised Music Festival. Let's not forget Rockavet, who I finally figured out how to open the package. So I can actually show you all this beautiful challenge coin that they have on sale and available now. And on the front you have the Rockavet logo, and on the back, music is medicine, with the 22 a day, and all 5 branches of the military are represented on those. So those things are absolutely beautiful. You can get those once again through Rockavet, and those proceeds go back into the organization. So there's no profit or anything being made. This is just another thing they do to help raise funds for the veterans. Speaking of, they've got a benefit coming up July 19th at the Shrine, and I've been in contact with the folks putting this together. I don't have the flyer to put up. I didn't have enough buttons, believe it or not. But they're going to be putting on a benefit at the Shrine July 19th. Save the date in your calendar. Come out, support the veterans, bring a veteran, tag a veteran. Anytime that you see us talking about the Rockavet benefit show, there's going to be there's going to be an auction and other things going on down there. So in the meantime, after Rock the River, we are going to start start doing some interviews and bringing you all of the folks on that lineup as well. So make sure that you stay tuned to Surviving Rocklahoma, as we will be bringing you more exclusives for that Rockavet benefit at the Shrine, July 19th. I want to give a huge shout out to the Rocklahoma and Redneck Bitches for keeping the party going in the campgrounds. We love you, girls. Thank you so much for supporting the show. Same goes for the big old bus, bringing the busload of debauchery to the campgrounds at Rocklahoma and at Stigler for Rock the Equinox. And everybody else, there's so many more. I wish I could thank Scene Queen Graphics. Thank you so much, India, for everything you've done for the local music scene. We are glad to have your support, and I am so glad to have our newest sponsors, Metalcore Clothing, who produced this amazing shirt. They are thin, they stretch, they're very comfortable. Your folks who have bought some are going to be getting yours probably this week. If you would like to order, you can still do so. I've got the link on the Facebook page, and I've shared a couple of posts where you can order your shirts now. With that being said, folks, I want to give another salute and thanks to Prior Liquors, Wines, and Spirits for supporting the show. And my favorite folks, my favorite store that sells the suds and spirits that keep me sauce, to another great live stream, folks. Ladies and gentlemen, cheers. So with that being said, folks, it looks like Facebook's after me for playing the music. So we're going to wrap this up. So once again, folks, thank you so much for tuning into the show. And until next time, stay on the positive side of life and rock on.